everybody. Welcome to Maui Karen Ann. I have a special guest here today, Cheryl.
Social
Yay!
distance.
So, we can't do too much social distancing, but we both had our second shots, and it's been over 2 weeks, so
we should be good to go.
yes, we're good to go, because Cheryl is a retired nurse, so she knows all about the good and the bad. Okay, so first of all, what we want to do is, want to show you our last two products. Here, Cheryl, you can hold that one for me. Can you see it, Tony? You got it? Okay, so these are the ones that we did before where we blew it out, and then Cheryl came and did the kisses. I did a kiss somewhere. Did we? Maybe that one. And then Cheryl did some swiping. I guess you twisted and pulled it along. So we both resined them, and they came out.
Top, the light.
It really brings out the colors.
Yeah.
It really brings out the colors.
So those turned out beautiful. So
very fun to do.
then these are ones that Cheryl has already done at her house that have kisses and everything else on them. Aren't they beautiful? They're just gorgeous. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't pick up all the shine. The gold in this one is really, really shining. And then Cheryl, tell us about that one.
This one has a little copper in it. And what these two paintings are, I've kind of been stuck in this color palette for a little bit, really enjoying it and kind of mixing it up with every painting that I do. But that's the color palette we'll be doing today in the painting Karen and I are doing together. So we'll see how it goes.
So I have a 16 by 20 canvas, and I've done all the necessary work. I've taped it, got the push pins in, I've leveled it, we're all set to go. Now I'm going to do a dirty cup flip. So I'm going to put my white base in, which is just Artist Loft, FLOETROL, and water. And then I mixed up a gray. This gray, I started with white, and then I just put in a little bit of my black base. So, I mean, just a little bit, because it turns so fast. We don't want it to be too dark, but we want it to show up. I'm just guessing. I don't know how much paint you think we're going to need, Cheryl.
Well, it's a good sized canvas. Probably better to have too much than not enough, I suppose.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think I'm dripping here a little bit.
What Karen always fails to mention is that she really is my mentor in all of this. I approached her in October when I saw some of her work, and she kind of got me going with this, and we have such fun doing it together. She is a master at what she's doing, and she's taught me so much.
I'm going to pay her a quarter for saying that. Okay, so I've got a full cup, and as you can see, it's already mixing together. I hope I don't have too much gray, Cheryl. Looks kind of gray, doesn't it? Well, time will tell.
Once you start tilting it, I bet.
Oh yeah, be prepared, because when I tilt, I tilt
out,
I mean, look at
Watch out.
this cute little apron is from Cheryl, and you can tell.
It's used, and that's good.
Yeah. I should have poked a hole in this, maybe.
Yeah, you should have.
Why don't you give me a pen? It's right there in that mess over there. Stick pin. You see them? In a little
That's
cup.
a big one. That should work.
Oh, that'll work.
Yep.
there we go.
I love the marble effect in that.
I do too. Well, I think we're going to have more than enough, don't you, Cheryl?
I think so. Oh, that turned out real nice, so I think we'll have a beautiful base for this one. I'll try to make the image kind of a lot smaller so we get that effect as well.
Okay.
So we're using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, considering white a color. The first one I made myself. This is a Master's Touch orange, or actually Artist Loft orange with Master's Touch flesh yellow in it. Just kind of for a creamier orange look. And we'll get this down first.
Okie dokie.
And we'll list all the colors on the video at the end.
If you're still sober.
Well, that's our problem. We are sober.
I'm afraid to just pour it because I don't want orange. And I'm finding this, since I've been using this color palette, tends to take over a bit if you let it.
Yeah, it's amazing what colors do take over.
Okay.
The other day I did something with blue and got more blue than any other, so you just never know.
So this is a really pretty color. This is a DECO Art Peacock Pearl Metallic.
Ooh, one of my favorites. I love that color.
It is such a pretty color. I think I'm going to just pour this one a little bit. Be a little careful. And my favorite color lately is this Amsterdam Prussian blue because of its transparency, and it creates such nice cells. We're going to have a blue painting.
All right.
Just a little bit more of that.
Put as much as you like. It's your favorite color.
These paints were all mixed with
love.
love. 1 part paint, 2 parts FLOETROL, and 2 parts water. However, this is the Amsterdam Titanium White, and it's just with the FLOETROL, and it tends to make some really beautiful cells. So I'm going to put a little of this on here. And finally, this is Amsterdam Bronze Metallic, and I have used this on several paintings, and there's a couple of drops of silicone in it. So we'll see how much of that really shows through. I find the copper doesn't take over as much as the gold when you're in paintings, and I think, Karen, you found that too, haven't you?
Yeah, gold.
But
King of the Hill. That's a pretty color. I like that. And you said that was Master?
This one's Amsterdam, actually.
Oh, Amsterdam.
Yep.
Okay.
So the next thing we need to do is, providing I've mixed the paints thin enough, we're going to try, Karen's going to blow the edges out of this to make little fingers coming out all around.
I am? Okay, so just...
Okay.
And it's got a little
Okay.
twist in it.
This one, I think we can do some pretty big. So I made a big balloon. Let's see how this goes. Now, the paint's a little thin. We could wait and let it set up a little bit. Or we can double dip like we did on our last video, and it came out okay. What are your thoughts there?
Well, you're the expert, really. What if you want to try one and then you think we need to wait?
Okay.
We can wait.
Let's try one.
Okay.
I'm going to go right in the middle here. And this one I'm going to go straight down.
Okay.
With quite a bit of pressure. I'll twist it a little bit. But I think that the paint, look how pretty that is.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I
Show
wish
the
we had...
camera. Show the camera.
Show the camera. Show the camera. It's right up here.
Oh.
Whoa!
You want me to get an empty canvas so you can redo? Oh, look at it.
I know.
Look
I
at the
think we don't want to
cells on
waste these.
there.
We don't want to waste this. So you can see how the paint's falling in on itself though.
Yeah.
Pretty runny. It's pretty runny here too. So I'm just going to straight down on that. Oh, it's not as pretty, but it's pretty.
It's pretty. So you think, I think we're going to have to wait.
I think we wait a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay, cut.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. So we decided to let the paint sit just a little bit because it is a thinner consistency. And for the balloon kisses, the paint just kind of needs to be a bit thicker, or you need to let it sit and let it sink into the canvas just a little bit. So we'll try it again and see how we do.
Okay.
I did one dip here in the middle and it seemed to hold a little better, but I think I'm going to dip it again.
Oh, that's pretty.
See how it's coming up here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one's pretty. Yep.
Really nice. Oh, that's got some of your blue.
Yeah, I really want that blue coming through. I'm putting some of this on a canvas because the colors blend so pretty. A lot of paint here too.
You want your pad?
I think the pad will work better.
That pad is unused, right? The dogs haven't used it
The
yet.
dogs haven't used it.
No,
No.
just us.
So this is the Prussian blue again, and with FLOETROL. And I do this one separately just because I'm kind of a messy swiper, and I seem to get other colors into my swipe color when I do swipe.
Okay.
But we'll give it a shot, and I've got this little card here.
And you just dip it in your color.
Dip it in the color.
Okay.
And try Wish Me Luck.
Mm.
Didn't mean to make
That's
that,
pretty.
but I didn't mean to make it that big.
Well, Tony's laughing. But look at the.
I know.
Okay, folks, well, thank you for watching. It's been fun to have Cheryl. We will have Cheryl back again because we
Thank
had
you.
fun. And maybe next time we'll have cocktails too. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And whatever you do, be kind to people. Be happy. Mahalo.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Bye.